Let's go to Georgia.
Georgia.
Take a little trip with me, if you will. You hear the birds chirping? The old Jim Nance.
Hello, friends.
That's right. We're talking about golf and the Masters, and this year it just feels a little different, Parker. I mean, anytime that you hear and get to witness the name Tiger Woods tied to any golf tournament, much less the Masters. I mean, who would have thought after 14 months ago, this guy had bones sticking out of his skin?
Yeah.
And 14 days ago, I didn't even know if he could walk Augusta, much less play it.
He has done a really great job of keeping his preparation under wraps. Either that or this was not planned and this was spur of the moment. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and say this. This might be the only golf tournament Tiger Woods ever plays anymore because it's an easier golf course for professional golfers to play. And he has just so much success and knowledge of that course. And, you know, he can gear up for it and he can always, you know, just gear up for it every year kind of thing.
It's funny you say that, Brett. I was having this conversation last night. In a world where we can learn things about presidents and things in other countries and dictators and all these things, but I can't see a picture of Tiger Woods' leg. You know, like he keeps this thing so under wraps. It's unbelievable. I didn't know until he played golf with his son a few weeks ago. Like is he walking? Is he like, what's going on? And I do think that this was spur of the moment. And I think that they are more than happy to accommodate him in this. And
I literally think that he went and played with his son on a leisure trip. And I think he said, I think I could play this. I think I could do it. And he's like the only guy that I could say, yeah, I think he'd probably go out there and he can make the cut.
I was reading, like leading into the Masters, I was reading that the biggest question was, could he walk it for 4 straight days?
The stamina. That was going to be my question to you guys is, do you think that he's able to physically walk 72 holes? My personal opinion is yes. I think he can. I think he's not going to be able to he can't afford to be in some precarious positions like he has been in the past, but this course generally doesn't put you in those kinds of positions.
He won the U.S. Open on basically a broken leg. This guy's pain threshold is on a different chart than any of us. The thing that concerns me about this course is his uphill lies. So he's hitting the shot right now. So the ones that go way uphill are holes 8 and 18. And you could see like him struggling to plant on that leg yesterday. But he hit a shot yesterday also. He was over in the woods and no pun intended, and people were thinking, hey, he was just going to punch out. And he did one of these like miraculous over the top Tiger shots that was like, whoa,
man, God, he's just such a
didn't know he could still do that.
The most fun though was he opening round yesterday. He goes -1.
He broke par in his first professional tournament back, which is a major.
On some of the hardest greens on tour.
Yeah. And we're going to see what happens today. You know, it's Friday. The winds are supposed to be blowing today. And I can already see some pretty big numbers being put up by some of the leaders on the leaderboard. So we'll just have to see, man. Tiger Woods being in the field changes everything, because once, particularly on the weekend on the back nine, whenever you start to hear the roars, it's a different level of roar whenever there's LT Gray involved.
He changes things more than any athlete has ever single-handedly changed.
Yeah.
Like I used to look at ratings. It was pretty important to me every single day. And if you take a tournament that's not the Masters would be a big change too. But like take Memorial, which is a big tournament outside of one of the majors, and one rating point equals 10,000 households here in Nashville. And it would be 0.7 if Tiger wasn't in it. And if Tiger wasn't in it, it'd be 7. I mean, it just changes everything.
It's the old adage. He doesn't move the needle. He is the needle. I mean, it's like you said, it's either a golf tournament with or without Tiger Woods. And I hope that, and I'm sure they are, all these golfers are so appreciative of what Tiger has done for the game of golf.
They should lay down and kiss his feet, because what the purse was before Tiger started playing at the Masters versus what it is now, they go out and buy mega yachts. You know, back then they were like, hey, I could pay my rent this.
Exactly. I got enough to get to the next city. You know, now it's you win one tournament, you can just about retire for a normal person.
I think we are in shape to have a very interesting weekend.
Yeah.
For all of those that enjoy the Masters, for all of those that would like to watch golf on TV, Tiger Woods is in position to make the cut and bring TV ratings for all the golf fans.
If Tiger Woods is in contention going into Sunday, all bets are fucking off.
If Tiger wins this, it's going to sound insane. If Tiger wins this, it's going to be the greatest accomplishment in sports history.
Well, yeah, it'll be, and number 2 will be his last Masters win. I mean, it's just like unbelievable. He keeps rewriting history. It's unbelievable.
I love him so much.
Very inspiring.
One last thing before we move on. Did you see before he even announced that he was going to be in the field this week, there were people dropping thousands of dollars betting that Tiger Woods would win this tournament to try to turn that into big profits on FanDuel and DraftKings.
I did also saw there was a bet out there. Initially, it was plus 200 for him to even make the cut.
Oh, dude,
that's cashing in.
Somebody's making some dollars right there.
I mean,
now.
Yeah, they are. I'm sure. I mean,
it's going to have to be a pretty bad day today for him to miss the cut, in my opinion. What is the cut? Let me see here.
I think the projected at plus 3 or plus 4 maybe now.
Projected cut. Of course,
it depends on how far these leaders keep falling back, but unless he does something stupid, it appears that he's pretty in line for that. He's even right now, I believe.
CFA.
I'd look it up on my computers.
Yeah, plus 5.
Oh, it's gone even more.
Plus 4 and better are going to make the cut.
Well,
yeah, there's some huge numbers. A lot of bogeys going on today.
The key they set this up on purpose. So on Thursday and Friday, right? If you tee off in the morning, you tee off in the afternoon on Friday. Vice versa. On Thursday, if you tee off in the afternoon, you tee off in the morning on Friday, right? So they did this. Don't tell me they didn't do this on purpose, because Tiger teed off one of the first tee times on Thursday. So he's got one of the later tee times today for as much maximum time for his leg to rest.
Yeah,
so
there's a chance he may not finish the round today.
The question is, though, is if he falls back today and he has to tee off early in the morning without much rest, does that really impact him? So hopefully he stays in that upper group so he can have as much time to heal up.
Interesting. And it's not very often we get to say golf is interesting this week.
Everybody's watching El Gato. Everybody's watching.
So now